Sewer is up the hill.
Okay.
So unless you buy an easement from these guys, you do septic or you do a sewer pump. I already had approval for 52 units for the sewer pump.
52 units with a sewer pump? Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they expired. And it wouldn't be hard to renew it. It's like $100. But I think we can go and talk to those guys and buy an easement from them maybe. They're agent-looking jerks, but they're not bad.
Okay, so it's all fenced in all along, right? The whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing's fenced in. It's a really good deal. So my theory was, you see there's a little bit of a natural flow right there, down there, and you do have to be careful with stormwater, okay, from all that I know, and you have to be a little careful with stormwater not to go ahead and interfere with the natural flows of things in all the properties around you, okay? So my theory was, you do more of your building up here, and you do your gardens where you have that natural lower water.
Okay.
And they make septic systems. If you want to go green, really green, you can do these great septic systems that will filter the water, and you use them as irrigation. And you can drink the water. It's so cleared and it's so purified. What do you think the water is that we're drinking? It's all purified toilet water. Okay. So,
purified toilet water. Do you like that?
It's the same water that the dinosaurs drank out of. So, you know, they're doing it out in Charlotte. There is a local engineer that's doing some work on it. I don't know that they've done it in the city, but the city really wants to be known as a green city, and we can create a really, truly green environment and green community here. So let's go ahead and down.
So what's that out there, the cleared?
That is an old site. That's for sale, and that's another $250,000 or more.
How big is it for $250,000?
It's just 3-something acres.
Really?
Yeah. No, mine's a really good deal.
Yours a good deal?
I'm just above a short sale.
Okay.
I'm giving it away.
Okay.
So, basically, and I can get you the data sheet. I can email that to you. That used to be a to the golf ball. Isn't that cute?
Oh. Golf ball comes with it.
This is probably the more steeper section is this little area right here, which is great.
It's kind of nice though that you have a flow and it's not just flat. I mean, it's nice to have little.
Yeah, and also plus if you're going to build a community center, okay, you can have a wonderful storage area down below in the community center where things are stacked like wine bottles, but they're kayaks and other things like that. So everybody doesn't necessarily have to have their own individual garages if you don't want.
Right.
Okay? Or if they have just a one-car garage, you have lots of extra room for storage for their outdoor gear. I'll tell you, it works out really well to have that storage area because I've seen it in other communities and it works out pretty good.
Okay.
So back to the other story. What were we talking about? What this used to be. That used to be one of the places for storing towed things for the city. If you were a contractor towing company for the city of Asheville, you had to keep the vehicles within city limits.
Okay.
They changed those rules and regulations, so he moved way out to Candler.
Okay.
Okay. But meanwhile, that pad there was for storing. And it's owned by the surveyors that did this property, and they were under contract to buy my property to have one large thing, and I have a development, and I have all sorts of spec pans and things like that they gave me, and they gave me their money back too, because, they gave me their earnest money because the only reason that they didn't close was because the economy was starting to get hard, people weren't paying their bills, and they had $50,000 a month bills right there, for their payroll bills. So I didn't want to go ahead and, be part of everybody losing their job. So I said, okay. I could have forced them to close.
No, it's going to work out better. This is nicer than that, than a big old parking lot for trucks.
Oh, yeah.
To have a little eco-village.
Yeah, no, this is...
It's pretty having a little steeple stick out.
It is very pretty having a little steeple stick out.
We're losing our mind. Where did you say where the guy was with all the cars in his lot? That I don't see. It's not that obvious.
He moved up to Candler.
No, you were saying there was one here that was messy. On the other side of the house?
Yes, on the other side of the house.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised. Well, we can't quite walk over there with these dogs, but we'll go up and walk
No.
over the house too.
Right, but no, but I mean the fence is out there. This is pretty much how you can see it.
Oh yeah, and you'll get a good idea how nice the haycake is for land around the house.
Mhm.
They did a nice job back in here, didn't they?
Yeah, it's cleared nicely.
This tenant,
When did you have it cleared?
they had nice sacred on it.
Who did?
The tenant.
The tenant? Wow.
I had a haircut at one point where it was completely, when I bought it from the old picture, completely fair cut.
Mhm.
But it got to be just too much work to keep it going.
Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's difficult to do again. It's nice having some trees. You don't want to.
Oh yeah, and there are some interesting ones in here that are growing. You know?
Mhm. All right, Sharon, I'm getting my workout here. Not you. I'm saying it to the tape.
Oh, okay.
I'm not calling you the wrong name. Don't worry.
We're being recorded. Hi, Sharon.
Well, I like what you're saying so she can hear it.
Okay. And this is a nice high fence. It's not like this is just a little 4-foot fence.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, it's a really high fence.
It's a very nice fence.
Mhm.
Uh,
Did you put it up or you bought it like
no,
that?
I bought it with that.
Okay.
This is a nice high fence.
Mhm. We're not going to go in that backyard, are we?
Yeah, we are, but I think that the entrance is over here.
Okay.
And I think we're on 2 miles to the river.
Wow.
Right. So if you want to go to one of our new funky restaurants, or you want to go ahead and have a beer at the Wedge.
Mhm. 2 miles.
And what's also great about that is that if she wants to do a community center, that's where people want to be. They want to be close to the river, close to downtown Asheville.
Mhm.
And this organization that I'm working with, they have hundreds of members,
Mhm.
and they're all looking for a community that they can live in that's an organic, environmental friendly community that's affordable.
Mhm.
Okay, so here's the backyard. Sorry about the junk, but
Mhm.
you
That's
know,
fine.
tenants will.
Tenants, we know.
This is a tree that fell down. But
She
when
can
it's
see
cleared,
beyond
it's
it.
Easy.
Mhm.
Good. But you see, it's a wonderful flat piece of land.
Mhm. And the fence is the separation. Mhm.
Yep.
And it's all fenced in here too.
Yep.
So this is the guy with the cars next to you.
No, he's further down. No, that's just a badger. No, that's actually a sweet little old lady.
Oh, okay.
This is a 2-car detached garage with a little workroom. The
Mhm.
electricity is not working out to here, but it used to have electricity and plumbing.
Mhm.
I am selling the property as is,
Mhm.
but I do have a renter's CO, that's an Asheville certificate of occupancy on the house, like a letter of safety. The
Mhm.
house itself is in great condition.
Mhm.
Back here you have a wonderful little fire pit,
Mhm.
and then back here behind the fences and over there is where the regurgitator lives.
To put it nicely. Look at, we even have views out there. You know, you can see the mountains. Very pretty.
Oh, it's a beautiful ride, and I love coming along the cemetery.
Mhm.
It's very pretty.
Nice little fire pit.
So the house is in good shape, except that probably a roof is going to be required within the next 10 years.
Mhm.
Not a large roof, shouldn't be too expensive.
Mhm.
The roof is probably about 15 years old now.
Mhm.
If you just keep it clean and take care of it, it'll last a little bit longer.
Mhm.
There is a partial
Neat
unfinished basement with a sump pump
tree. Mhm.
and with old washer and dryer connectors.
Mhm.
And the new washer and dryer is right there as if you look behind the grill.
Mhm.
And in the photographs in the MLS, I have that as sort of a panelized room with an old dishwasher in it. That dishwasher has been removed, and really nice connections for washer and dryer are right now on the main level, so you never have to go into the crawl space.
Okay.
The crawl space does stay dry,
Mhm.
and it's a great storage area if you keep a dehumidifier down there running, and it's got a muddy sink. The cleanout for the sewer is right here.
Mhm.
There is no record of the sewer because it's so old with
Right.
MSD, but I have had it examined and I've had it cleaned
Okay.
just this past year. I have the furnace. It's a very old oil furnace.
Mhm.
It works well, but it's a steam radiator furnace, which is nice. It's so good for your skin.
Mhm.
But it does, it is old, and I get that serviced every winter. before I prime it.
Okay.
Okay, I have them come up and prime it.
Mhm.